My name is Laura, and what do I want to talk about?
My mustache!
Alright, so I don't actually have a mustache, obviously. I've been trying for 20 years, and it won't come in, so I have to fake it. So if you're like me and you can't grow a mustache, or it's uncomfortable for you, this month might be a little difficult. That's right, it's Movember. It's where we raise awareness and funds for prostate cancer and other male cancers. So in my mind, that's kind of what Movember is all about, is raising awareness. You could say it's kind of fun, it's something new. Maybe you think it's just to raise money for prostate cancer, but to me, it's all about awareness and trying to make people aware of prostate cancer and what it does to people and how it affects other people, the men and their families. So how do you do it? How do you get started with Movember? Well, it's actually pretty easy. All you have to do is grow a mustache. So like I said, if you can't grow a mustache, there's other ways you can do it. People that can grow and can't grow, all of you can go online and register at Movember.com, your country's Movember page, and there you'll have your Mo space where you can get friends and family to donate to you and help you raise money. Now, if you're not really into the whole trying to ask people for money, but you want to help out, you can either just donate yourself or ask friends or family if they are like trying to raise money and have a Mo space. So you can donate towards them. And there are some incentives for you to donate. Not only the incentive, you're helping men with prostate cancer and other cancers, but you yourself can also be put into a draw to win some pretty cool prizes. Why not, right? It's kind of a win-win situation. So something I found through my research that was really interesting is the way that Jonas Hiller, he's the goalie for the Anaheim Mighty Ducks, passes on his awareness. In the interview, he said that growing a mustache during the hockey season is really difficult. You know, when he goes to put the mask on, it's really scratchy and uncomfortable. So he decided to do this. As you can see, he has a goalie mask for Movember. So like all his other teammates or everybody else that's growing mustaches, he'll wear it from the 1st of November until the end, so the November 30th. And they'll wear it throughout all the games. And him and the designer collaborated on it, and you can see it's all of his teammates are snapshots, and they gave each one of them individual Mo's, kind of individually characterizing them, which is cool. So you can't grow a Mo, but you can still pass on the awareness, which is really cool, and I think it's really, really creative that way. So a little more about Movember and prostate cancer itself. Prostate cancer actually is one of the largest cancers in men, and stats say that 11 men in Canada die a day from prostate cancer. As well, it's a little odd or disconcerting in my mind that prostate cancer to men and breast cancer to women are just as popular in each, but for some reason we do see a lot more public and publicity for breast cancer than we do prostate cancer. Like we have this month for prostate cancer, and what else do we have? With breast cancers, you have Run for the Cure and events all the time, all year long, to raise money and awareness. And we have 1 month. Prostate cancer has 1 month. So maybe we can change that some way. With that, Movember itself has 4 main goals that they use to help project themselves, I guess. So the first one I saw was survivorship. It's really great to be a survivor of cancer, any cancer, and prostate cancer as well. With that though, you do spend a lot of time in the hospital, and despite the fact all the things you do lose in the hospital, you lose a lot at home too. Not only the family time, but when you think about it, if you're the sole provider for your family and now you have hospital bills to pay and you missed a lot of work, it gets a little difficult, I think. So Movember, with the funds they raise, what you donate, goes to help that. As well as they have prostate cancer research. That one's pretty self-explanatory where their money goes there. It goes to further the research and better their treatment options. So maybe one day we won't have to worry about prostate cancer, which would be amazing. But Movember would die, which I guess sometimes it's okay for things like that to die if it means there's no more prostate cancer to worry about. They also have goals where it's awareness, education, and influencing change in men's health. Both of those are pretty similar. They just want to broadcast and fund, educational workshops and events where you can learn more about prostate cancer and how it affects people. So, like I said earlier, celebrities like Jonas Hiller and other NHL players all are trying to raise money and awareness for prostate cancer. You can go online to their MoSpaces if you want, and you can donate money there, or see their mustaches as they're skating down the ice. It looks pretty cool. Little handlebar mustaches. But also your average Moes are trying to do the same thing. So I broadcasted on my Twitter and my Facebook to ask if I could steal some pictures, as well as ask you guys what you thought Movember was to you, if you were raising money, and why you were doing it. So take a look at what I found. So I think it's pretty cool that everybody else that I talked to, their main point about Movember is awareness. You know what, raising money does help, but in all, money doesn't really go anywhere if you don't know money doesn't go anywhere if you don't know where it's supposed to go to. So awareness normally has to come first before the monetary aspect of things. So not only are people have their mouse faces and growing mustaches, there are some businesses getting involved too. Now, I live here in the GTA, and there is a tattoo shop downtown Toronto called Adrenaline. And they posted on their Twitter not too long ago that if you come in during the month of November and you get a nice little Movember stash tattooed on you for $40, and all that money goes straight to Movember, which is pretty cool. So if you're craving some ink, go down to Adrenaline and get a Movember tattoo. Why not? You get ink, the money goes to a great cause. Another win-win situation. Okay, so as well as I walked into Starbucks and I saw that they had a little box and where all the proceeds of your change there goes to Movember. And I asked them if it was just their store or if it was all of them, and it seems that all Starbucks are trying to raise money through Movember. The next time you go in and get your latte, think about throwing your change from that into the box. It's a great way to support if you don't want to donate online and don't have a credit card, or if you just think you're too young to donate, or don't have the money, throw in $1 there. It's a perfect way to do it. So in all, Movember is all about awareness. It's about letting people know what prostate cancer is, and you know what? Growing your mustache shows you care. So in all, just let the mo grow, bro. So, thank you for watching. I hope you learned a little bit more about Movember. And I think I'm going to go trim up a bit. It's starting to really come in now. So, go learn more about Movember. Donate. And don't rip off fake mustaches, because it really hurts. Thank you, and happy Movember.